Oh boy, here I go again.
The repair station is currently idle.
Okay, so the plan is to probably give this maybe an hour, and depending on how I feel, either keep going on it or maybe call it a night on that. The goal is to ideally finish the quest here. Don't think there's anything on those I want to do, but ideally finish this quest and then make my way onto either next week starting Crisis 1 and then moving into probably like a month of doing that. Hopefully not a month, maybe only like 2 weeks, depending on how I want to really do it. Maybe even to stream twice. They've really been pushing off this one. I didn't stream the past few nights, or the past few weeks. I was just wanting to play casually on those Fridays and Saturdays. So I need to figure out what I have in my inventory. So I have a flamethrower. Alright. Good. Lots of plasma weapons. And plenty of stuff over here. Plenty enough, at least. So I don't think I'm gonna need thinking over here if I want to take any weapons with me. I don't have anything besides this for corrosion. I might want to get something that also can do corrosion. Particularly if I have to fight Ram again. What do I have in here? We get that, plasma, muffler, yada yada. What do we got here? Max size. Kinda got nothing. What about this? Plasma. Shock. I can get something electric. But there'll be tons of weapons inside Tartarus or whatever. If I could see a map without having to go to the map menu. What if I went to... Oh, there's a weapons shop here. Weapons shop. Let's go see if they have anything. I don't have way too much money anyways. Ideally, the guards aren't mad at me. Oh good, they're not.
That episode from a few weeks ago?
The best defense.
Alright. What about in your... What do you have here? Mag and shock. Ugh. Exterminator and there's pink slip. But those are too low level for me, guy. Really? It's just melee weapons? Alright. Okay, so here's the thing. So like, all right, I'm just curious. I don't.
What?
So here in this inventory, he doesn't have this grenade launcher. Why isn't there an option on the things that are stores to just like hold Q to buy it? Like, why is it like, oh, you can steal a weapon and you can go get chased around? It's like, well, why not just give me the option to buy it? If it is not even his inventory. Alright, I'm trying to think here. What's a good place to go and look at hoo-ha and shebang?
Destination reached. The groundbreaker.
I don't think they'll have anything corrosion-wise anyways. But, oh, I never been... Wait, really? I haven't been to the backside on this safe? Alright. Oh, there's a bunch of guys down below I can go wax for no reason. Because why not?
Heard from the lasses down on 22.
Hey, McRed, you expecting any company?
A neighbor from a... Look at this! Woo! Look at the courage on... Passing through. This is the second floor.
Oops. Not a whole lot of XP, but take what you can get. Oh, this guy didn't light up. What? I was in his inventory and it wasn't showing it.
All troops, I'm with Junlei. Haven't seen any. I'll get.
People don't like worms in their shrooms.
Oh man, you shot him in cold blood.
look like...
Junlei. No, it isn't. Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting. At ease. Nice to see an outsider with some... So what brings you to ground? I'm sure we see...
That thing's level 9. I'm just trying to get a warmer going. No.
This is house.
You've returned. Good work. I'll the
Good law, the heat in here is so unbearable I can hardly even concentrate. Junlei better hurry up with those damn repairs already.
Where the hell have you been?
The controls are in the back of the machinery shaft area. Good news, strong television security mechanicals booted up and killed a bunch of bandits. Bad news, diagnostic sensor circuit boards are so they're not speak fast if you can. Shoot back if you need to. I can always fix them later.
Unexpected. Sweeping the F. System unit process performing on F.
That's the trimmer. I have the parts for the Go ahead and cycle the drop. And if you don't know what that means, just look for a command that says cycle droplet pumps.
is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement.
My board.
Hey, you the one who fixed those radiators? Nice work.
Renegade scientist Phineas Wells has been captured. Please cooperate appropriately.
How do you do? Be my guest. Ask away.
Stop something. I'm gonna take a look.
You can do it so fast. They don't even really notice. You just like slap your hand at it. It's like.
You know that.
Is it just... Oh. How?
Oops. I remember he was the only guy that had something corrosive. Now what do I have I want to actually put on? Probably the shotgun. Probably the shotgun. I probably could get another LMG or something.
A news packet has been tossed.
Wrist on purple very white. You want a punch? We've got your punch right.
I'll try to get the magazine size on it. Do it to the sniper. That's also got a magazine size bit on it, so I might want to go back to the Byzantium. Acquired.
Captain Hawthorne used to be more dashing. We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
only wish they weren't.
Come to do your part. What?
His best LMG is a heavy. I think like the LMG, but the other heavies. Oh, I'd rather have an LMG. I don't want to go to the DLCs just to do that. Go to the Gorgon guy, he might have something. I'd rather have like an assault rifle.
We are now in orbit above orbit. I think I'll initiate an
Hey, stranger. Let me... All sorts of salvage.
Now that's basically what I'm looking for. Yes. Now I think I'll probably use the assault rifle over the hunting rifle and then switch the LMG to the corrosive variant. Flamethrower, yeah, so there's a backup. Doesn't cost me any weight. Then there we go. Before I go too far. There's gotta be some enemies around here I can go test on. Really?
I am pleased to inform you that we have successfully landed on Tartarus. Please be advised that electrical storms on the surface of Tartarus make departure impossible at this time. Resident count is as follows: 3,071. Resident deaths, including but not limited to executions, are as follows: 1,684. Resident escapes are as follows: 0. The interior can be chilly. Take a scarf with you, Captain. I would also ask that you leave your captain's ID with me, in the event that you do not return. Understood. If you die or are incarcerated for life, I can generate a new ID for the next captain. I would prefer if you return, though. Oh, speak of the devil. Captain, I am receiving a transmission from the prison's docking authority now.
You're the backup, right? From Akande? Thank the law you're here. These bloodthirsty sprat bags have no respect for the law. We're pinned down. I don't understand either. It's not like I tortured them or anything. That was somebody else's job. You've got to help us. Please, kill them. Summary justice for the whole lot.
Summary.
Their biometric ID? I could transmit it. But that'd be against Protocol H927G. If anyone found out, I'd get thrown into a cell right alongside these damn prisoners. I'm never supposed to violate protocol. Never. Really? I never heard of that one. But if it's protocol, then it's protocol. There. Data transmitted. Hope this disguise of yours works. Tartarus security out. Hang on. Is that another ship coming in? I think that's from the groundbreaker. Cripes, did that Tennyson woman really send reinforcements? Between you and the Mardettes, we may be able to retake the docks. Good luck out there, Captain.
Transmission terminated. Biometric ID received. Transferring data to external cartridge. How can I be of assistance? I request you do not wake me if I am sleeping.
Did right by us once. Now it's our turn. Forward for groundbreaker.
What was that? Dump the body.
Reprobate.
God, I saw something. What's that noise? I better get wasting my time. What was that? What was that? Somebody tossed a bunch of garbage out there.
Oops. What?
sights on you.
All right, MSI. I'm not one for rousing speeches, but the captain needs our help. So, get in there and fight!
sharp.
When I pulled you out of the Hope, I never imagined you'd turn me over to the board. Planting a bug in my terminal? That's low. We could have saved this colony, you know. That was always the plan. I revive you, you do as I say. I tell you to go there, get me this, shoot that, and you do as I say. If you'd just listened to me, we could have rescued everyone on the Hope. We could have been the saviors of Halcyon. But you didn't listen. No one in this damn colony ever listens. Fighting back! I've released every prisoner in Tartarus. We'll take this prison over or die in the attempt. We will not go quietly into the night. You may be gifted in the ways of violence, but I know how to defend myself against you. I don't care how many guns you've brought. If you try and stop me, by law, I'll bloody your damn nose. I haven't lost yet. I've still got air in my lungs. I've got strength enough to fire a gun, and I've got Halcyon's greatest monster strapped to a chair. Adjutant Akande is my captive. If I'm to die here, then she's coming with me. I can't imagine we've got anything left to say.
All right.
Yes. I've programmed the Labyrinth's mechanical warden to kill. You were my greatest success.
Actually, I think even if I had done, I don't think I have anything for that. With personalities, so even with personality up and I had mind, even with those two on, I still, on the science probably, yeah, science wouldn't have been nearly up enough. So if you want to do corporate ending but have dialogue turn off, you need to have the dialogue up and you need to have science up.
Unexpected sweeping.
Well, it was worth getting the corrosive weapon for that. I think, did all of them die? Okay, apparently all of them die.
Thank the law you're here. That madman was out of control. You were right to put him down. He was too far gone to be of any use to us. And what about you? You aren't hurt, I hope. Your confidence is well earned, Captain. I was right to place my faith in you. You've put down the worst riot in our history, rid the colony of a dangerous madman, and saved my life. The board owes you a tremendous debt. We don't have a moment to lose. We're gonna have to work together to save Halcyon, because the situation is far worse than you imagined. What I'm about to tell you must never leave this room, under any circumstances. We've lost all contact with Earth. It's been 3 years since we've received a message. We've had no contact, no signals, nothing. Earth has gone dark. 2 years ago, the Earth Directorate's frigate disappeared en route to Earth. We don't know if they ever made it. We don't know if there's an Earth to go back to. We're alone, Captain. That's all I know for certain. Whatever happens to this colony, we're going to have to deal with it on our own. Returning to Earth is not an option. Yes, we do have a long road ahead of us. But I have faith in you. The service you've done for this colony is nothing short of extraordinary. You're the reason I'm still standing here today. The board will survive because of you. And as the board goes, so goes Halcyon. It's time we carried out the program. I trust I can count on your support, Captain. I'm pleased to hear that. The program is too important to hand over to the board's bureaucrats. That's why I'd like you to take the helm. I'll see to it that the Lifetime Employment Program operates under your supervision. We'll work together to save this colony. We're on our own now. Earth isn't coming to save us, so we're going to have to save ourselves.
The OSI teaches that everything in the universe happens according to the grand plan. But the stranger that arrived in Halcyon was an unplanned variable. From the moment he landed in Emerald Vale, his actions altered the course of history. The riots in Tartarus ended in a total victory for the board. Without any significant threats to challenge their power, the board asserted their control over the colony. The Lifetime Employment Program began immediately, and the people of Halcyon did exactly what they were expected to do. They obeyed. Sophia Akande converted the labyrinth from a prison to a processing center. She jettisoned the original colonists out of the Hope and transformed the ship into a massive storage facility. One by one, the workers of Halcyon surrendered themselves to the program. They arrived with their families and their friends, their colleagues and their neighbors, and then, one by one, they marched into their stasis chambers. As the workers of Halcyon slept in their hibernation chambers, their settlements became ghost towns, left behind by the board to be reclaimed by nature. Only Byzantium remained, a shining beacon of civilization in an otherwise abandoned colony. The people of Byzantium spent the rest of their days gorging themselves on their stockpile of resources. As for the workers of Halcyon, they never felt the effects of the collapse. They never felt anything at all. The board's focus on Byzantium closed the door on much of Sanjar's civil liberties movement. As the last few townships withered away, MSI had little room to grow. Ever the savvy businessman, however, Sanjar pivoted and established Stellar Bay as the colony's supplier of luxury seafood. Catering to the elite, MSI was allowed to continue operations as a member of the Halcyon board, and became more successful than Sanjar could ever have dreamed. Over the years, the ruins of Edgewater caused irreversible environmental damage to the landscape of Emerald Vale, owing largely to the presence of toxic compounds in the town's building materials. As for Edgewater's former workers, their remains provided a source of nourishment for the region's fauna, leading to an explosion in the sprat population. While the groundbreaker remained mechanically stable, the changing times forced Junlei Tennyson to make some difficult calls on behalf of her community. The work of maintaining independence was an uphill climb, and she found herself caving to bad faith compromises with the board. Time will tell if the groundbreaker can endure. As smaller settlements were swallowed up and their workers drafted into the lifetime employment program, Byzantium continued to thrive. While its citizens lived in decadence and extravagance, a small cadre of scientists worked to solve the nutrition crisis that threatened Halcyon. No one else much noticed the townships that disappeared from the map, or the luxuries that slowly lost their luster year by year. Even the Gorgon asteroid, though a distant enigma to most of Halcyon, felt the aftershocks of your actions. The abandoned research facility on Gorgon remained a place of chaos, a draw for smugglers looking for salvage, and ill-fated freelancers hoping for a payday. Minnie Ambrose never got what she wanted from the Gorgon asteroid. The secrets of the old Spacer's Choice project were forever outside of her reach. In time, she abandoned the family estate, determined to seek her fortunes elsewhere in the colony. In spite of everything, the Gorgon asteroid remained a sobering reminder of the potential for progress and disaster in humanity's most ambitious efforts. Before his untimely death, Captain Alex Hawthorne had plans to restore and modify, for combat purposes, a sanitation and maintenance automechanical that he'd found in a state of disrepair in Emerald Vale's scrapyard. That unit remains broken down and forgotten in the unreliable supply closet to this day. Though Minister Clark was eventually released from house arrest, long years of isolation left him a changed man, little suited for bureaucratic work or for the colony that was changing around him. He remained in his estate largely by choice, fading from public view. Adjutant Sophia Akande was instrumental in executing the Lifetime Employment Program. While the rest of Byzantium celebrated, Sophia returned to work by partnering with you. The two of you worked hard to ensure the Lifetime Employment Program ran smoothly. With Halcyon's workers suspended in a state of hibernation, starvation and chaos are problems of the past. The Lifetime Employment Program succeeded in its goals, but that success came at a price. The Halcyon of today is nothing at all like the colony of yesteryear. Power remains concentrated in Byzantium, but all the colony's resources serve the lifestyle of the elite, thereby transforming Halcyon into one of the smallest and most exclusive colonies in the system. And what about you, the unplanned variable in the history of Halcyon? After the riots on Tartarus came to an end, you threw in your support with Sophia Akande. While Akande administered the board herself, you oversaw the Lifetime Employment Program, stamping out corruption and negligence. Under your leadership, the program ran smoothly. Halcyon's workers were treated with a modicum of dignity. Your involvement kept the board honest and allowed the board scientists to work without the meddling of bureaucracy. No one knows what's happened to Earth, and no one knows what the future has in store for Halcyon. All we know for certain is this: the name of the Unreliable and that of its intrepid captain will remain the subject of countless stories for years to come.
Okay. What I'm thinking is that I'll put, I gotta put back here, but I said I'll do, more than likely go to Far Cry or Crisis next week and just hammer that one out and then maybe revisit this one later. Alright.